Hello folks, this is Ajha from inspiredtorise.com and today we have the ASUS ROG GL552VW model here with us for a detailed unboxing and review of the same. We have already done the review for the ASUS ROG GL552JX model, which was the previous generation for the same laptop model. So guys, without wasting much time, let's begin. So guys, let's first start with the unboxing for this laptop and then we would head for the build and design for this one. The box for this laptop comes with the documentation. You get the laptop itself, you get the adapter for this one and not much else. The left hand side of the laptop has two USB 3.0 ports, an HDMI output port, it has a USB 3.1 type C socket, you get the USB type C socket also on this one, and the right hand side edge has the USB port, one audio connectivity port, and you get the DVD optical drive on this one. There is a panel on the bottom of the laptop which you can remove to gain access to the SSD, hard disk and the memory. One of the memory slots is vacant and the battery is removable for this laptop. The pricing for the 8GB DDR4 model was around 90,000 rupees and the pricing for the somewhat higher model which had the 16GB DDR4 and few other higher options was around 1 lakh rupees. So there is a huge pricing difference between both of these. Talking about the keyboard for this one, it has quite a good keyboard. When you press the keys, you actually get that clicky feeling and the keys have good travel distance. They are not crammed up like many other laptops out there and they don't feel shaking or flimsy at all. When you're typing on this keyboard, it is quite to a very high extent and typing in general on this keyboard was quite a good experience. The trackpad is good enough, it is big, and when you use it you would find that you are able to use it very easily. It's quite smooth, but it also comes with few of the issues of its own. Whenever you try to use the click buttons, you have to apply far too much pressure, which is not the best case scenario when using a laptop only with the trackpad. On the center of the back lid of the ROG GL552VW laptop, we get the ROG Republic of Gamers logo, quite good, shines red in the dark, looks quite appealing. And on the front itself, you get few stickers related to branding the Intel Core i7 processor, Nvidia chipset, Nvidia GPU that you have on the inside for this one. Talking about the Nvidia GPU, it has the 960M, which is the mobile equivalent of the GTX 750 Ti. They have this is the mobile counterpart for that GPU. It is 35mm thick and weighs around 2.6 kg. For a gaming laptop, the weight is good. The weight is not too high. It's okay, acceptable weight, and it comes with LED backlit keyboard, quite good. The LED backlit keyboard has red color. The red accent looks quite good in the dark and you can see all of the keys properly in the dark also. And there is a small con in this, that the power button is a part of the whole keyboard setup itself. So often you would run into the error that you won't be able to distinguish the power button from the rest of the keyboard, as it's a part of the keyboard on the top right corner of the keyboard setup itself. The ASUS ROG GL552VW laptop has been already reviewed by many other reviewers and a lot of these people talked about the build and design problems for this one. I would like to state that there is a minor issue in this laptop in the hinge and the whole display quality itself. In case you are someone who is going to apply a lot of pressure on the hinges or on the back, you might find it a little bit wobbly, but still overall this laptop does feel like a solid build. There are metal hints here and there and most of the design is made up of plastic for this laptop. Few of the areas don't seem that much solid, but the areas wherein you would rest your wrists and use most of the keyboard and the trackpad itself, that feels sturdy enough. And in case you are a decent gamer, you would be plugged into the wall mount charger almost all day long and there won't be any use to have a really highly portable laptop. So I guess in that use case, build quality, okay build quality will suffice. You don't need really exceptional build quality or a laptop which you can throw here and there. The screen of the ASUS ROG GL552VW has a matte finish, so bright lights etc. won't disturb you that much. It has a 1080p resolution, which is okay enough, and you get a brightness of around 233 nits. but it's not that much high. So if you are going to work out in really bright sunlight conditions, I won't recommend that. The contrast ratio is not that great. This is because of the TN panel used by ASUS guys, and sometimes you would see, if you are a really high creative professional like somebody like me who has to work a lot on different color profiles, on a lot of different things, then you would find that there is not that much accuracy in terms of colors. You would find that you are somewhat limited by the color gamut shown on the display. So in case you are a gamer, things would be perfectly fine for you, but in case you are a creative professional, you won't like the display that much. The speakers on this laptop are on the front itself above the keyboard. The audio on these speakers was okay, but certainly not that much great. The GL552VW comes with a 48 watt hour battery on this one. It's a removable battery, good enough in case you ever run into some errors. And while I was not plugged in, I was able to play games for maybe like 1 hour 40 minutes on this laptop. But because of the fact that this is a gaming laptop, don't expect too much battery life from this one. When I had set the battery profiles to power saver mode and had set the screen brightness to maybe like 30 to 40%, I was able to use this laptop for around 4.5 hours. So quite good. But in case you are going to buy a laptop like this, you are going to use it to play games, to do productivity tasks, so at that point of time battery life won't be that much great. The greatest change in this laptop is the Intel Core i7-6700HQ processor. This is the 6th generation Core i7 processor, a quad core processor, and you can run a maximum of 8 threads simultaneously on this one with hyper threading enabled. So that's quite a good feature to have. The base clock for this one is 2.6 GHz. The multiplier goes from 8 to 35, and you get a L3 cache of 6 megabytes on this one. When you are doing something really heavy, then the clock speed would go up to 3.5 GHz. So that's quite a good thing in terms of raw performance. By default, you get the integrated GPU of Intel HD Graphics 530, but you also have the Nvidia GTX 960M solution on this one, 4 GB of GDDR5 memory on this one, and 640 stream processors. The model that we had came with 16 GB of DDR4 RAM. You can upgrade it to more memory in case you seriously need it. In terms of storage, this comes with a 128 GB SSD and a 1 TB hard disk. The 1 TB hard disk is definitely slower than the internal SSD, but the SSD itself is not a PCI Express based SSD. It's a SATA based SSD, so the read-write speeds are still a little bit low. While playing games and doing really heavy tasks, the laptop did heat up. And I won't mince words here. When I kept my hand near the fan, the air was really hot. I could fry a few things with it, but still it's a gaming laptop and this much heat is expected from this one. So do make sure to invest in a good laptop cooling fan. Even if you are without a good laptop cooling fan, just make sure not to use your laptop in dusty environments. Overall performance was good and the heat is manageable enough. When you are using the laptop, you are placing your hand on the trackpad and the keys. You won't feel any heating, but in case you specifically put your hand near the fan sockets, you would definitely feel a lot of heat. Now here are the 3D Mark scores and few other benchmark scores and also the gameplay footage for this laptop. Almost every game was playable with medium settings and 1080p resolution selected. So when you are plugged in, you can play almost any game on medium settings, but when you go a little bit higher up, you might have to selectively turn down one or two settings. So that's one of the cons about the performance for this laptop. I tried video editing on this one. It was quite a smooth experience, but in case you are someone who can actually swipe out the internal hard disk in favor of a SSD, then the overall setup would be even more powerful for even more faster video editing operations. But still, for the price point and for the hardware which comes with this laptop, I was able to get a lot of decent workloads finished with this one. The device comes with pre-installed software utilities like the ROG Gaming Center. You get the ASUS Splendid utility. We also did a full video about it, that many people had errors regarding the ASUS Splendid utility, but in case you use it correctly, then it's quite a good software to have. You get various modes like warm mode for eye care, you get the normal mode, vivid mode for even more higher color saturation profiles. So quite good pre-installed software on this one, but few of the applications I would term them as bloatware. For a starting price of around 90,000 rupees, 89,900 rupees, you can buy this laptop from Amazon, Flipkart, and it's on stock there. When you go to a nearby ASUS center, you can even get free accessories with this one, and I would recommend this laptop to a lot of people. This is because of a few reasons. One reason is the fact that it comes with a 6700 HQ processor, latest top of the line laptop processor. You get a decent graphics card on this one. It also comes with the internal SSD. There are few cons regarding the display for this laptop and few build issues, but still, if you are someone who is into performance, productivity and gaming, this laptop is still one of the best buys in this price range. And there are other alternatives from MSI and few other laptops out there, but still nothing comes close to this kind of performance in this form factor for this price. So I would recommend the ROG GL552VW. But in case you are someone who's just setting out in the gaming laptop region, there is another product by ASUS that I have already reviewed, the R510JX. That also comes with a Core HQ processor, but it's the 4th generation Intel Core i7 processor. That's also quite good and one of the only laptops in that 60,000 to 70,000 price range to come with the Intel Core i7 HQ processor. So should you buy this laptop? In case you are a gaming enthusiast, someone who desperately wants a gaming laptop, good gaming laptop for solid 1080p gaming, then this is the laptop for you. But in case you are someone who does not want that much portability or does not even want a laptop, you can always go and build your custom PC or look at other PCs like the ROG G20 already pre-built by ASUS to use for day-to-day operations, because in real time and in real world usage, a desktop is always more powerful than a laptop. But still, if you are someone who wants a good gaming laptop, then this is it for you. So guys, this was it for this video. In case you liked this one, don't forget to hit the thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. It takes a lot of time and effort to make such videos. Do post even a short comment or something to show that you care and you appreciate and you really watch our videos. I need a sign to be sure that I have to keep posting out videos like this. So guys, in case you like this one, don't forget to just send out a little bit token of thanks. And guys, no matter what you do, stay inspired to rise.